Hi there, it's Claude Larson and I'm in my studio and I just want to take a moment and make a case for buying good materials, buying the best materials that you can afford. Now, here's my case. These are tiny bottles. This is a half of a fluid ounce of paint. And when you go if you have the opportunity to go to a Golden Artist Colors, they do like demonstrations. Sometimes they're free, sometimes, you know, they're going to charge you a few bucks just to make sure you show up. But if you go to one of these, you fill out a survey and they mail you this little box, and in it you're going to get, I think I got 4 different samples of paint. These are 3 of them. And 2 different mediums to try. And they're always different. Like the colors will be different. I've gone to a couple of them over the years. I actually hosted one a few years ago. And so you get these little sort of samples of paint and you think it's a half a fluid ounce of paint, right? And you know, you can also buy, what is this? This is 4 fluid ounces, right? That's I mean, when you look at it in the palm of my hand, that's a decent sized bottle of paint. And you think, well, it's not that, or maybe you think, well, geez, that's not that much paint. Here's the reality. I used these 3 bottles, plus some white, plus a few drops of black, and I made, so far, these are not empty. These have, these still have paint in them. So far, I've made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 46, 28, 30, 2, 4, 36. So far I have 38 pieces of paper and these half fluid ounces are not empty. Now, granted, I added some inexpensive white to these nice color samples that I got. I added some glazing medium to help blend them a little bit. And I added a little bit of black just to make some darker colors. But here I've got this full range. I've got this super light yellow that came from the Indian yellow hue. And then you just start mixing things together. I got this really nice gray. I can't even tell you how I got this gray, but obviously I mixed these 3 colors together. I'm not sure. You get a variety of all of this, all the way up to this really dark color. And then, you know, I've started, I mean, I'm creating collage paper, so I've started adding some surface things to it. Some are still plain. I mean, you need some solids, right? But when you say, oh, this paint is so expensive, I'm using half of a fluid ounce of this. This is the expensive paint, right? Like this, if I were to buy it, this is at the higher price range. And I ended up with all this paper and I'm not done yet. Now, again, these were free samples. So how great is that? It's like, you know, free paint. And so no matter what it is that you work in, sometimes getting the quality art supply is worth it. And if you say, oh, I tried such and such a brand of pastel, or such and such a brand of colored pencil, and I just don't like pastel, and I just don't like colored pencil. Did you give yourself a chance? And if you get to a good art store, you can get like open stock where you can just buy like, you know, 3 colored pencils or 2 different colored pastels or whatever. Did you give yourself a chance to try the better quality supply? Because sometimes you think you don't like a particular medium because you've bought an inexpensive brand. And it's fine for learning and for student quality and for all of that. But if you're going to dismiss an entire art supply, you know, you think you're gonna like it, you really wanna like it, you're trying it, it's not doing what you want, or the color isn't as rich as you thought it was going to be, it might not be that medium, it might be the brand level that you have selected. So again, try an open stock. You don't have to buy a set of 72 colored pencils to find out whether or not you like drawing with them. you can get 2 or 3 and just, you know, see how that works for you. Anyway, just my 2 cents on what you spend on art supplies, because sometimes getting the better quality will, in the long run, you know, it goes a lot farther than the inexpensive ones. Okay. I know budget is on everybody's mind these days, so hope that was helpful. And I hope you go and have fun and make something that you love in your creative space today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.